Hey, exploring computer science. Hope you had a good week. Hopefully, you are one of the few people that got your alphabet program done. If you have not yet, please make sure you go get that done. Um, and so that you guys know, this is just a heads up for you. But if I don't see any activity from you at all for a given week, then I have to go in and mark you absent for the week. If I mark you absent, then your advisory teacher is going to call you and find out why you're absent in a class. So that part kind of stinks. So make sure that you log in, at least get your work done, get something done so that you can get it taken care of. Okay? Make sure that you get it done. Today we are going to introduce a program for Scratch, and it is going to be kind of a fun one. What I am looking at is this is kind of the beginning of teaching you how to do your alternate movie ending, which is what we talked about at the beginning of the Scratch unit. So that you can, this is kind of like prepping for the most fun program that we're going to do this year. So you have the concept that we're going to introduce today is called a broadcast. And broadcast messages are, I've got a picture for you I want you to look at. Let me pull this up. Okay, so if you look, this is a TV broadcast like antenna basically. So this is what broadcast TV signals or radio or whatever else. So there's an antenna somewhere. For us, it's up on top of the mountain in Salt Lake, right above. You guys know where the smokestack is if you're driving out towards Tooele. Up on top of that mountain, there's a peak, and on top of that peak, it has a big bunch of antennas. And those antennas broadcast TV and radio out over the valley. So the idea with a broadcast is that right now, as I sit here right now in my basement, the radio station X96 is going through my body right now. Like it's coming through, it's in the room. The radio signal for X96 is in my room right now. But I can't hear it, because I am not set up to receive the broadcast. Right now, if I get my radio out and I set it up and I turn it to the right station, now my radio is set up to listen for that broadcast, and it'll take the signal and then it'll put it all back together in the way that it's supposed to go, and then it'll play the music for me. Okay, but that broadcast is there whether or not I hear it. Does that make sense? So we as people are programmed to respond to certain things. We are programmed, like we talked about at the beginning of the semester, biologic computers. We are programmed to respond to certain things. With broadcasts, one of the things we're programmed to respond to is our name. If somebody screams your name in a room full of people, you automatically react to it. Right? Because you are programmed to respond to your name. Now, if you have fire, someone yells fire, you're programmed to respond to that. Okay? If you were in the commons at school, and let's say there is 500 kids in there, and one person screams Lauren, right? And they yell Lauren, and Lauren, everybody in the commons named Lauren will react, will turn and look. And those people who are not named Lauren will just kind of ignore it, right? If somebody screams, or, oh, here's a good broadcast message that you are all programmed for. Imagine you're driving your car down the road, right? And in the background, in your rearview mirror, all of a sudden you see two things: a red light and a blue light. What's the first thing that happens? Well, your heart races. You look down to see how fast you're going, right? You start thinking, did I run a red light? Did I kill somebody? Did I speed? Did I do whatever? But 95% of the time, what happens? Well, you know, because you've been programmed that when you see a red and blue flashing light, you are going to have to pull over. That's your set of instructions that you're going to pull over. So you pull over, and 95% of the time, what happens? Well, the red and the blue lights go ripping right past you because they're not there to get you. They were there to go to a crime scene or maybe a medical emergency or a traffic accident or whatever it is. Those red and blue lights you are programmed to react to them how you need to. Broadcasts, the lights are broadcasting to everybody. Everybody sees it, even the person in the restaurant that the cop car went past, right? So everybody sees it. So those broadcast messages are then carried out to the world, and only the people that need information from them react to it. In programming, it's the same way. So I'm going to open up our Scratch window. Okay, so in programming, if we have our cat, and let's go ahead, I'm going to add a couple of backdrops here just while I'm thinking about it. Let's do a desert. Let's do a city. I don't know what city that is, but those are two good things. I'm going to kill the white. Oops, nope. We want to go to backdrops, and then I'm going to get rid of the white backdrop because we don't really need that one. So now we have a desert and a cityscape. Okay, so with my cat here, okay, so basically what we're going to do is we are going to, your project today is you are going to use background changes and broadcast messages to do one of two things. You are going to either tell me the story of what you did last summer, or you're going to tell me the story of what you plan on doing this coming summer. So as part of your assignment, you're going to have 3 scenes. Okay? And I want your sprites, if you use any, to react together. Okay? The other thing is that you have to have a sprite for yourself. I don't care if it's just your face. I don't care if it's your whole body, right? Oops, back. I didn't want to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a sprite. I'm going to upload a sprite. It's going to be just me. Here we go. So now I have my me sprite, right? I'm going to go through and I am going to clean it up just a little bit. I'm going to convert it to vector. And then we're going to... Actually, no. Yeah, let's go back to bitmap. Let's do this. We're going to use the eraser tool. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger than that. Let's make it like 65. And then I'm going to just erase this stuff around. Remember when I taught you guys how to do this? This is kind of the hard way, but it's also, we're just going to do it the fast way for our little example today. Still looking good. We'll cut off part of my head. That's okay. Oh, shoot. Control Z. Undo that. Don't forget when you're messing around with stuff like this, you can always Control Z. I'll leave my helmet there even though I just erased part of it, but that's okay. Oh, got part of my arm. Okay, there we go. That's mostly my picture of me. That'll work. Oh, that little thing over the top of my head makes me look like I have hair. We can't have that, can we? There we go. Oh, one little hair. Better. Okay, so now I have my sprite of me. Okay. So what I need is I am going to have my sprites tell the story of what I did over the summer. Now, obviously, this is going to be totally bullcrap for what we're doing. Okay, so when green flag clicked, I'm going to pull that out. And then under looks, here is one. I am going to make sure that when the green flag's clicked, city with water, it's going to change to the desert, right? So when the green flag's clicked, I want the background to change to the desert. Okay, so I have, I'm going to put myself so it's kind of right there. Okay, so then my guy. So when green flag clicked, goes there, I'm going to say, I spent some time, oops, spend some time riding motorcycles in the desert. 2 seconds is not going to be long enough, so I'm going to go with 4 seconds. So I'm going to display that for 4 seconds. And then my cat. Okay, my cat is going to have a conversation with me. We're going to flip him. We're going to go set rotation style left, right. We're going to rotate him to point in direction this way. Okay, we got to get my cat turned around the other way. Okay, so now my cat's going to go right here. Okay. So my cat needs its own set of instructions. Okay, instead of using a when green flag clicked on my cat, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to pull this one and use when backdrop switches to desert. What I want my do is I want my cat to teleport to this position right there. So I'm going to come here. I'm going to say go to that position because that's his current position. If you really want, you could, you know, squeak him out just a little bit more like that. I could even do a hide, which I think I probably will. So I'm going to tell him to hide. So when the backdrop switches to desert, I want my cat to hide. Okay, so my dude, me, my sprite says, I spent some time riding motorcycles in the desert. Okay, when my guy gets done saying that, I want my cat to come across behind me. So what we're going to do, we're going to use an event, and I'm going to do broadcast message, not message one. We're going to give a new message. Let's call it broadcast message motorcycle. Okay, so broadcast message motorcycle. Okay, so this is where we talk about hearing things that you're supposed to hear. Our cat is going to, when I receive motorcycle. So when it receives the broadcast message motorcycle, it's going to, my cat is then going to do something. So my cat, when it receives the message motorcycle, I want my cat to, let's see, I want my cat to say, brop, because that's the sound a motorcycle makes, brop. Okay, so my cat's going to say brop for 2 seconds. But I also want my cat to slide across the screen like he's riding a motorcycle. So this is the other thing I can do. I'm going to come in here. I'm going to receive, when I receive message motorcycle. So when my cat receives the message motorcycle, he's actually going to do 2 separate things. The first thing he's going to do is he's going to say brop. And then the second thing he's going to do is he is going to show, because we have him hidden, right? He's going to show, and then he's going to go from there. Whoa, from there to there. And I just moved him, right? So now I can just do glide. We're going to use a glide. And then he's going to hide again, right? Okay, so now my cat should go, brah. Okay, so let's try it. Here we go. So I'm going to click my green flag. I spent some time riding motorcycles in the desert. Brah! Okay, so that was way too fast. Ah! Okay, so my cat moved too fast. We got to make this 2 seconds. You couldn't even read it. So let's try it again. Spent some time riding motorcycles in the desert. Brah! Okay, I like that. I wonder if there's a sound. Is there a motorcycle sound, you guys think? Start sound. Oh, record. No. We don't want that. We need to find a sound from the... Oh, we can leave that out. We need a sound from the library. Choose a sound. Motorcycles, space, sports, voice, wacky, effects. Maybe effects? Low, plunge, police siren. After we did our thing. Ooh. Nah, that's not very good. That doesn't sound like a motorcycle. Oh, that's just... That's just horribly awesome. We're going to do the scrambling. I like it. That's the sound that our cat's going to make when he runs across the screen. Okay, here we go. Spend some time riding motorcycles in the desert. Oh, I forgot to change it. Oops. Let's try it again. Spend some time riding motorcycles in the desert. Okay. Okay, that's cool. I like it. Okay. Hold on. I have to actually... Some of you guys know this, but I stream every day. So I'm actually going to start my stream, and then I'm going to stop recording. Okay. So what you have is we have our cat here, and then the stream is going to be really confused as to what's going on right now. I'm just finishing up my lesson, you guys. And so my cat runs across. Okay, so after I did that, my cat is going to be done, right? So what I want is I want to broadcast another message from my cat. We're going to do new message. We're going to do desert finished like that. Desert finished. So now my guy sprite, my me sprite, can say when I receive desert finished, I am going to say, I'm going to say, I want my guy to say, oops. I want my guy to say, it was really fun until I crashed. So now we have this guy is going to say this for 3 seconds. Okay. Once he says this, what I would like to have happen is I would like the backdrop to change to the city. Okay, switch backdrop to city with water. So then, my backdrop to city with water. So now I can come under events, and I can say, when backdrop switches to city with water, I'm going to say, let's see. What should I say? What did I do this summer in a city with water? I'm going to say I saved an alien from drowning. Okay. So now we got to change to our other backdrop though. Backdrops, city with water, code me. Okay. So now we're here. Except for I want my guy to move. Sam in the stream would like to know what we're doing. Sam, I am just finishing up the lesson that I was working on before I was supposed to start the stream. So I'm just finishing it up, and then we'll go do something else. Okay, so I want my guy to move over here. So he's going to tell the story from this side. So now we're going to do glide there. Okay, so now my guy... Oh, wait. No, let's have him glide first. So he's going to move, and then he's going to say, I saved an alien from drowning. But the problem is now I need an alien. Fantasy? There we go. Let's use Nano the alien. Nano the alien. Except for he can't be standing on the water. He's got to be looking like he's floating in the water. So we're going to come into costumes. I'm going to use my eraser and we're just going to erase his body really fast so he's like a disembodied head. Like that. Okay. So my alien, when backdrop switches to city with water. When backdrop switches with city with water, we want him to show, which makes me realize we need a hide, right? Okay, so he's going to hide when the green flag's clicked. When backdrop switches to city with water, okay, the green flag is clicked. Okay, what I want him to do, we're just going to show, and then I want him to look like he's floating in the water, right? Okay, so what we have is we're going to have him go to where he's at, there. We're going to have him move down just a little bit. We're going to have him go there. Oh, we got to wait. We have to put a little bit of a weight in, right? Remember that problem we had? 0.1. And then 0.1 here. And we want this to repeat. We want this whole thing to repeat. I don't know how many times. 5? Let's try running this. That's too fast. 0.2. There he goes. That looks like he's drowning. Okay. So now we're going to broadcast another message. And we're going to do new message. Save alien. Okay. Oh, I forgot to click in there. Save alien. Okay, so we're going to save our alien. Broadcast save alien. So my dude here, me, right? Is going to, after you save the alien from drowning, oh wait, that means our guy is gonna, we want him to do that like he's dying. That's got to be long enough. We might have to adjust this just a little bit. I saved an alien from drowning. And then you want my guy, when he receives, when I receive, save the alien, I want my dude to glide to right here. That alien looks, yeah, somebody just said, Braden just said that alien looks really happy about drowning. Yeah, that's true. Okay, so right there. And then my alien is going to come here. And we're going to do this. I just had to really do, this is like, this is way more advanced probably than we should be doing, but I'm going to do it anyways because I like it. We're going to use a repeat until right here. We're going to put this stuff inside of here. Okay. Repeat until touching. Under sensing, we can do touching. Repeat until touching. What's my sprite called? Me. Repeat until touching me. So as soon as my dude here touches the alien, then the alien, so it's going to keep going like that until I touch it. And then once I touch it, then we want my alien to go flying off the screen. So let's have him fly like this. Fly off the screen, glide there, right? Okay. We have to look at my guy though. How long is he going to be? Oh, in backdrop, so 1 second. So we need 3 seconds. We have to wait 3 seconds before he broadcasts. Yeah. Wait a minute. I don't even need the save alien. I could just go here like that. Yeah, that works better. Come here. So now my alien should go flying off. Oh, we got to make him a sound though too. Sounds. What's a sound that we can use for that? We got to have like a sound effects. Here we go. We need like a... No. There we go, whiz. That's it. We're going to do play sound, start sound whiz, and then he's going to go flying off. Okay, let's try it. I spent some time riding motorcycles in the desert. Brop. It was really fun till I crashed. Oh, shoot. That didn't work. Huh? Oh, that's a problem. Okay, so right at the end of switch backdrop. So we need my dude to teleport here before the backdrop switches. And we're going to teleport him. We're not going to glide to him. We're going to make him teleport like that. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, yeah, and then we need to make the alien hide at the end. That's a good call. Looks, hide, there. Okay, let's try this again. Spend some time riding motorcycles in the desert. It's really fun until I crashed. There we go. I saved an alien from drowning. Okay, that works. Okay, so then save an alien from drowning. And then I'm just going to say hey, I'm awesome. Okay. Really what I should do is I should probably make a background for a title scene. So let's just paint one. I'm going to paint a background really quick. And we're going to do this. We're going to paint bucket. We're going to fill it with what would be a good color for a background for a title screen. There we go. There. Don't worry, I'll be hidden. We're just making the title screen right now. Text, let's do blue on that. And then let's go with what I did last summer. Whoa, not quite that big. What I did last summer. Okay. Here we go. What I did last summer. Backdrop 1. We got to rename that, though. That's got to be title. There we go. Okay. I got my title. So now we can go back to my code. Go to my dude. When the green flag is clicked, we want our new title screen to appear. Where is my switch backdrop to title? I've got to hide this guy though, right? Because I don't want him there. And then switch backdrop to desert. This has probably got to wait 2 seconds. And then show. Show right there. Okay. Now, what I did last summer. Spent some time riding motorcycles in the desert. I didn't actually, because you guys know I can't do that anymore. It was really fun until I crashed. Saved an alien from drowning. Woo! I'm awesome. Hey, that's good. That's good enough for what we're doing. Okay. For what you guys need to do, here is your requirements for your assignment. Okay. We're just going to review them really fast. Okay. What I need. Yeah, true story. Okay. Here are your 5 requirements for your program. You have to make a custom sprite of you. I don't care if it's just your face. I don't care if it's your whole body, but it has to be you. Okay. You have to have 3 separate scenes. Okay. You have to use, so like I did the desert, I did the city with the water, and then for my project, I would probably add another one. Okay. You need to have at least 3 total sprites, just like I did, and your program resets itself after it is run. That's fine. I did mine with the green flag clicked, so that's okay. So when you click the green flag, my program resets itself. And make it fun to watch. Do something silly, make weird noises, make your, I don't know. You can do whatever you want. If you're planning on marrying some famous person this summer, then you can do that. Okay, so I want you to go through, and when it says programs has 3 separate backgrounds for each, make sure you use the switch backdrop block. Okay, you have to use the backdrop swap block, and I want you to use a broadcast, at least one broadcast. So you have the swap backdrop, and you have the broadcast. Okay? Any questions? Make sure you let me know. You can leave a comment in the YouTube video. You can send me a question in Canvas. You can get whatever, and then I will take care of it for you. Okay? All right. You guys good? It's kind of hard to get feedback when, you know, you're not good. Okay. That's it. I will catch you guys later. Do good work. Make sure you're showing up. Okay?